our future in thy hands.
Taata w'ekisenyi ekingi ennyo tukwebaza olw'akaseera kano
kati essomero lirimu ssente mmeka, so that difference gye tukola. So let's educate the teachers. Mukwanya wakimanya pasonyiwadda kubanga nebakola nammwe gaoganakugako mr
Bwanga Uganda
sonyiwagane twagalane unity. Ssaabasajja Kabaka yagambye nti obumu gemaanyi agalidde mu Namulondo bwatambuliza bino ebyogema abaana before you come watyamu district
to see but Uganda sirumanyi bulungi mujja kufunibwa. Okay, so
Fina value for money. Era bakikola program Uganda basi tusokera mu ne basala bo nenda buli yina ekisoboka ne bagira regulations, waliwo regulations ezasooka mu 2003 ne bazzaako mu 2021 tulina bidding documents BBDs zetuwa ne batuwa ne circulars ne guidelines zetukoleramu kyoba mugenda kukola bwe muti kati nga for example pre-bid meeting zina satula yayo bwe tubanga tugenda okumeetinga aba supplier zina satula
njagezaako kukozi bano bachallenginga abakyala boogedde Oluganda nange njakugezaako mixing mu mpola.
On the side and not bothered about what's going on. The government of it's the French development agency is giving us for the
principal engineer. The engineer in the post must be a principal engineer. When we say senior environment officer, must be senior environment officer in the post. And his absence means if we give you the money, you will not implement environment-related activities. The engineer will not be able to supervise the work of the contractor. So there will be no reason why government should give you money which will be misappropriated. So let's take note of that.
This program has not only come to improve the infrastructure, but has also come to ensure that your revenue base expands. How is your revenue base going to expand? If we put better roads, people will be able to produce, market their products, and pay taxes with minimal resistance. You have already made a mention about property tax. Local Government Ratings Act gives you the power to collect these revenues. And there's no way you will convince taxpayers to pay revenue when you are not extending services, which was the ultimate objective of decentralizing functions from the center to local government. So, when you provide these services, there is no way schools will resist payment of royalties, which is there in Local Governments Act as a source of revenue. There is no way they will resist payment of property tax. And if your technical team take deliberate move to do valuation of these properties, telling you a lot will be generated.
If we have to realize the objectives of this program. So those ones who are still slowing down, please put on your shoes and make sure that you ready yourself to move on. Lastly, I believe all of you have heard the president talking about corruption and heaping everything on the accounting officer. We should not take this lightly, because I believe you also don't want to see me in newspapers, and as we also don't want to see Mukono in newspapers. So let us all cooperate. When you are given an activity to do it with a passion, do it in order to ensure that you are accountable for whatever you are doing. Let us help one another, honorable councillors. If you see something going astray, before you take it somewhere else, bring it to us.
Government yatekako program eno negamba opakula oluguudo tebakola luguudo for the sake of making the road. Bagala oluguudo, you harness the potential of the road and you do business. So this program is not only about making roads, but it's about opening the business potential by use of what? Infrastructure. So program yafe eba demand driven ekitegeeza obwo bukola program yonna oba project waba waliwo abantu abajagala kito kisibagamba because mumanyi waliwo luli bakolabo obutale Kampala eyo gyebuli eyo buli unoccupied tubali mu bantu. The president gave an order before a market is done, you must register the vendors and the market must be occupied by the vendors, and you must have a list, because there are some people who have been hijacking markets. Some businessmen, they come, they claim some space and they start renting it very highly. So demand driven means there are some what group you just don't do it for the sake of doing it. Of course, value for money, you must do something which justifies how much investment you have put in. Even it will be financing local governments based on how much they can generate themselves. You understand? They will be best financing on the ratios on what you can collect yourself. Nyagala kuwa example. Twagenze yon tukola benchmarking yon tugenda guru. Guru bakoze yakatale. Batugambye buli mwezi babadde bacollectinga oba million 2. Si chitukira bulungi, but now currently the government yabawa center bakola katale kamanyi nnyo. Every month now they are collecting 100 million. So can you see the difference now?
You need to go to Japan. Some of my councillors wrote to my president, nobody more. Tinageze wa president Twanya Kyagula.
Sajja walifu.
Kakati we kuba yakikwata. Naga teyango waja buuza ku radio. Mwaba mugoba. Nende Kyagula mugoba. Nambuza, did you go to Kyagula? Did you meet the president? I went to Kyagula on interest of the minister. The president was not even there. You remember? I was there for 70 days. Wakati walikuwa bawandiike ebbaluwa tudduseemu n'agenda ekyankwanzi. Maka Katonda mumuze nagenda kulaba minisita byabagambye era n'okumpita next week. Yes, I will come and attend. Sente zino abaana mwenna mwasiima ne mwanti agambye agenze kuleeta sente. The man has been involved in a very big work. So I'm happy because of this. I'm also happy because of the Service Commission.